Hey friends, it's Eric Hulkran and time for another episode of At Home with Eastbrook Homes. On this episode, we talk with Bruce Bylsma, and we are going to be talking about holidays in Allendale. And as I said, joining us today is my dear friend, Bruce. Bruce, how are you today?
I'm great, Eric. Thanks for asking. Thanks for inviting me.
It's my pleasure to have you. We were talking before the podcast started that winter is in fact coming, so why not talk about the holidays? Let's kind of set the stage for people who might not know where Emerald Springs is. Can you put us geographically where we're going to be talking about today?
Yes. Emerald Springs is about 3/4 of a mile west of the Grand Valley campus off M45, or also known as Lake Michigan Drive. It's south on 60th Street, about 1/4 of a mile off Lake Michigan Drive, and then on the west side of 60th Street.
And so we're here to talk about the holidays. And can you kind of, you said you're located close to GVSU, obviously in and around Allendale. What sort of things are going on? Is if somebody moves into Emerald Springs, what can they expect to experience during the holiday season?
Yeah, so Allendale, I don't know if you know this or not, but Allendale is one of the fastest growing communities in West Michigan. They are just really popping out there. And if you drive out there, you'll see lots of things happening. Right now, if you get a chance, you really need to drive down Lake Michigan Drive through Allendale because they've got all those trees that are in the center median there lit up with Christmas lights. And it is just gorgeous. I mean, it's really well worth the trip going down there. So that's one good thing about Allendale in the Christmas season. They also have the Bosch's Country View Nursery is there. A lot of people like to cut their trees there. They have some great things going on there with the tree cutting. They've got hot chocolate and they do hay rides and stuff like that. And so that's a cool place. They have the Crafty Kids event, which happens out there. I can't remember what days that is, but that's at the Countryside Greenhouse. And then they have the Christmas Tree Walk, which is at the Lifestream Church there. They have their annual Christmas time Countryside Tree Walk, and that's pretty cool. So they do lots of really great things there. Small town, but making it fun for the people that live around there.
And one of the things that I love to keep coming back to again and again is the art and the craft of Eastbrook Homes about designing these communities for these sorts of things, right? So this is designed specifically so that you can experience all of these things. And if we're not talking about the holidays, can you maybe talk a little bit about some of the other things that are in and around Emerald Springs? So if people are looking, like you said, it's the fastest growing spot in West Michigan, they're thinking of moving or coming into the area, what sort of things can they do that are non-holiday related?
Yeah. So you've got the Fine Arts Center there, which is connected with the high school. Beautiful, beautiful high-tech fine arts center, which is really surprising. And there, of course, you have Grand Valley College. Restaurants there. There's a lot of restaurants. A lot of people have moved in there. Culver's is there, which I was kind of surprised that it's a pretty small town, and Culver's is a pretty big outfit. So seeing them land there was kind of cool. The Trail Point Brewery is a great spot to land. They also have the mug shots for restaurants. I love their sweet potato fries there. Main Street Pub, Manchito's Pizza. If you like Mediterranean, they've got the Middle Eastern Grill there. Then there's the place that I really like because I'm trying to get my weight under control is the Bliss over there by the college. It's called Bliss Cafe. They do nutritional drinks, and so they do like nutritional shakes and teas and that kind of thing. I actually have one right here I'm drinking today. And they also have the Affogatos ice cream parlor, and they have donuts and Eskimo Kisses ice cream and stuff like that. So great spot in the summertime. Of course, around 4th of July, they do some great 4th of July events. They have a parade. And so really neat stuff for small town excitement.
So Bruce, how long have you been with Eastbrook Homes?
I've been with Eastbrook for about 18 years.
So when you are seeing and Allendale kind of doing the inverted hockey stick. How long does that forecasting, like how far out are you forecasting and seeing that coming? And what is it, kind of give me the back end of going, okay, this is a community that's on the uptick. We need to pay attention to it in a specific way, and obviously tell people that they should start moving into Allendale. What do you see before you start making those forecasts?
So the our development team, Michael McGraw and the gang in the development team, they are always looking about 10 years in advance at what's going on. So they're looking at population growth. They're looking at where the need is, and as you probably know, there's the supply is still under demand for homes right now, and so we can't build enough homes to be able to supply the need for residents. And then we also have the big thing right now is affordability, and it's really hard for young families to get into something in an affordable range. In Allendale, prices are still reasonable there for land, so we were able to pick up that land, and we'll be able to build homes there in Emerald Springs for a very reasonable price. We've got two homes currently under construction there. We've got two stories there. We've got a Taylor and a Rowan. The Taylor actually has 5 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and the Rowan has 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and both of those one is at 500 and one's at 505. So beautiful, beautiful spot, and on the water, there's a nice big pond in the middle, so great place to live. One of the things that now that you mention it is one of the really great things that I like about Eastbrook is that one of our kind of themes is we build communities. And when you drive into our communities, it's very different than other new communities, because we spend a lot of time and effort and money into making what I call the drive-in a really attractive drive-in. And I kind of like to go back to the movie where I think it was Tom Cruise said, "You had me at hello." And when you drive into the community, you drive in, and the landscaping is beautiful, and it's just a really welcome feeling. The other thing that I like to talk about is the Eastbrook. The time that we've been around now for over 57 years. We are so good at so many things, and of course, we're still always growing and always learning. But that experience and the financial power that we have to be able to follow up on things, to be able to follow up on warranty issues and stuff like that. That's one of the reasons why I really love this company, is because of the value system that we have, be able to take care of customers, not only during the build job, but also after the move-in, to follow up with warranty items and that kind of thing.
So, Bruce, if people are, we're kind of in that end of the year where people are starting to think about change for 2025, and let's say house is one of the things that they want to change. They want to get involved in Eastbrook Homes. What's the best way for them to get a hold?
Best way to get a hold of us is really through our website right now. To go to eastbrookhomes.com, and then go to the Emerald Springs tab under communities, the communities tab, click on communities, and then that brings you to Emerald Springs, and then you can get right to us through there, or they can call me directly at 616-690-3913, and be happy to either tour homes with them or just have a telephone conversation, or we do a lot of Zoom conversations just like you and I are doing right now.
Well, my friend, have a wonderful holiday season. We will check in with you in 2025. Take care.
You as well, and enjoy it. Thank you, and enjoy the Thanksgiving time.